as more and more people are going through the data, they're saying that at least 16 such companies who have donated to the BJP and other political parties have donated after they were raided by one enforcement agency or the other.
The courts have thrashed a law which existed. It was a law passed by the parliament. And based on the law, bonds have been bought, bonds have been encashed. Based on that law, bonds have been bought, bonds have been encashed by all parties. Maybe just one who didn't want it.
The courts have thrashed you down on the issue of electoral bonds. On the issue of electoral bonds, you were seen on the back foot trying to hide information that should have been transparently available to citizens of India, not my words, words of the apex court, the Supreme Court.
Based on a law, so it was not unlawful during that time when the law was in place. Today, the Supreme Court has said, no, that law shall not be. And having said that that law is no longer valid, they still went ahead to say, reveal everything which happened during that phase. And it's also equally true, I'm not dissecting the court's order, but it's equally true that at that time, confidentiality of the donor was given in the law. I remember Arun Jaitley speaking about it in the parliament, post which it was passed. But never mind, the court wanted that to be disclosed. It has been disclosed. After the disclosure, now more than 10 days have passed, everybody has done a complete tooth combing of the data. Everyone has received from everybody. Every donor has given everybody. ED raids have happened even on those who have given the money to BJP. You may pick up and say, ED raids have happened and therefore some donors picked up bonds and gave. But I want to also put it the other way around. People had given money through the bonds. ED raids still happened. It didn't give them the immunity.
No, but they're talking about money coming in right after the raids, which
I'm exactly saying this. Even after the money has been given, we've still sent the ED. If we are sending EDs at all, EDs are independent to do what they want. I think it's reached a stage where political parties think it's, if you show one finger business, 3 are coming back to me, so better leave the topic where it is. It's reached that stage because all kinds of permutation, combination have been used to, go through the data. Nobody is wiser now. The very party which now says, oh, this is a scam, this is a scandal, had also taken money through the bonds. Tell me what moral authority anyone has to speak, because it was the law then. It went lawfully. It was a step better than what prevailed earlier. What prevailed earlier was a law where it was free for all. You could give in cash, you could give in, boris, you could come in suitcases, you could do anything. Whereas what this one did was at least that the donor will put it in his account, the recipient party will put it into its own account, so there is a money trail that you can establish. Is it not one step better than what was before? We need to understand how to better the system which has been rejected now, which was still better than the earlier prevailing system, which is what we've gone back to now. We need to do something better. But a lot more work is required.